All right, we are back once again with Greg Engert, the beer director for the Neighborhood Restaurant Group here at one of the group's restaurants, Churchkey, and down below is Birch and Barley, of course. We have had some holiday ales so far the past few weeks. What do we have for our beer of the week this time around?
So this one is a great kind of transition beer. It transitions us into the new year.
Yeah, I should mention it. You open this with there's a cork and it pops out like a champagne bottle. Perfect timing.
Beautiful. It's Belgian. It's from Brasserie Dupont, the very famous makers of Dupont Saison Dupont, and as is traditional for many Belgian producers, this one is corked and caged. It's re-fermented in the bottle like champagne would be, but it's not filtered, or it doesn't go through the whole method of taking out the yeast like you see with champagne. So it's still hazy. It builds up this wonderful natural effervescence that's going to give it a really great creamy mouthfeel, and it's called Avec Les Bons Voeux. So with best wishes, it's a beer for like the new year and for celebrations.
Now, when you say corked and caged, what do you mean by caged?
They have this little cage mechanism.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's going to go over the top just so nobody loses an eye on.
Obviously, I'm not drinking enough champagne. I should have known that. What are we looking for the taste here? So
this beer is phenomenal. What I like about this is that it provides some hoppiness. So hops are what give beer a really good, drying, slightly bitter quality. And there's lots of people out there that love hops. Well, holiday beers tend to be a little bit on the sweeter side, or fruitier, spicier. So this one has a nice balance, and it brings in some earthy, bittering dryness. So it's kind of a great beer for everyone, because at the same time, it's fermented with a wonderful Belgian saison yeast, a farmhouse yeast that gives us a kind of lemony note in the nose, a slight peppery quality. It's kind of grassy, really complex, and it's funny because it's basically just a bigger version of the Saison Dupont that is made year-round. It's a stronger version, and one that was originally made just for the employees at the brewery in this farmhouse region of Belgium, Hainaut province. They would give them out, but it was just too good to keep in-house, and so now we see it around this time of year.
Do you find people put off, or maybe put off isn't the right word, or surprised to say, well, I didn't know beer would be served in a big bottle like this with a cork on the top?
I think that not so much anymore. There probably was a time, but so many new things are happening in beer all the time. I think people are really open to it now. I mean, we have beers that taste like wine. We have beers that are as obviously complex as wine. So why not serve them in glasses appropriate for wine, or out of bottles that we formerly only associate with wine? I think that it's indicative of how the Belgian people, probably most notably, have been respecting and really proud of their brewing tradition for so long.
What type of food with this? Belgian style?
This is something. Yeah, I think with this one, what's really great is, first off, this is a great, if you're looking for something to step in for your champagne toast, and you wanted to do some, maybe a beer on the side, this would be perfect for it. And that said, like champagne, it's got this beautiful, creamy, effervescent dryness to it. So I love it as an aperitif, something to kind of, it's really appetizing, it's salivating, really gets your taste buds going. And then I think it leads nicely into all sorts of raw seafood. I love this with oysters. It's got this really kind of great minerality to it that you see in so many oysters. Of course, it could go with any kind of fish dish as well. And then it definitely has enough oomph to handle some richer dishes. Thinking about sausages are really fantastic with this. And ham is great with this. It's got a nice kind of dryness to balance the sweetness we find in ham. Yeah.
Now, 2012 is nearly here. Would you like to talk about something your restaurant group has, something new coming for the new year for you? Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. I mean, we have lots and lots of new things always happening. I guess one of the things that we're looking forward to, we just relaunched the Evening Star Cafe in Del Rey neighborhood of Alexandria, Virginia. It's a restaurant. It was our first restaurant since 1998, and we just did a wholesale kind of reimagining of the interior and the menus and things like that. So now it's got an amazing craft beer list that I'm helping to curate. So that's something that's really fantastic. We're looking forward to. We're looking forward to business as usual with pushing the envelope of great beer and food at Birch and Barley and Churchkey and at both Rustico's out in Virginia. And again, I may have mentioned before, we're looking at continuing to develop our boutique brewery and restaurant down in the Yards area, southeast D.C., right near the Anacostia and right near National Stadium.
Okay. Greg Engert, Beer Director for the Neighborhood Restaurant Group, thank you for helping us launch Beer of the Week on WTOP and WTOP.com, and we look forward to seeing you in 2012. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.